What's up, guys? This is going to be the Week 2 top 5 plays for the Baltimore Ravens win against the Arizona Cardinals. We're going to start off here with a simple fake screen wheel early in the first quarter. This is the first touchdown of the game to Mark Andrews. And this is just great play design. If you've played Madden, you've probably run a play called fake screen wheel. And this is pretty much the same play, it just has Hollywood Brown in motion. That's the most important part of this play because Hollywood Brown is the decoy. He's going to grab so much attention. He's the fastest player in the league right now. There's no one who can keep up with him, so he's going to draw so much attention on the defense, and it's really built around him being the decoy of this play. He's put in motion, and it shows Lamar Jackson that this is a zone coverage base because no one follows the formation. It just kind of shifts to the right as Hollywood goes around, and they're going to snap the ball, and immediately Lamar's going to look right at Hollywood, which is the bait. These two linebackers right here are both thinking, oh, this is a screen. So what happens is they're going to commit to the screen, and this is probably the most important part of the play, is how Mark Andrews right here, the tight end, leaks out, and he's going to pretend like he's blocking. And how he does that is he's going to run right at the linebacker here, but he's not going to block him. So right now this linebacker thinks, oh, this is a screen to Hollywood Brown. Lamar Jackson's about to pump fake it and throw it to him, and I need to get around Mark Andrews to make the tackle. But in reality, it's a pump fake, and this guy is, instead of guarding Mark Andrews, he's trying to avoid Mark Andrews. And Mark Andrews is going to become wide open on the wheel route. And right here you see, after the pump fake, both these linebackers stop immediately and try and retreat. They realize they've screwed up, and Mark Andrews is wide open down the sideline for the touchdown. It's a beautiful play design, and it literally worked as perfectly as anyone could have drawn it up. You can see that Willie Snead on the top of the field is never even looking for the ball. He's just a clear out route. He knows exactly what's going on, and his job is to get out of the way so that the safety bites on him, which leaves Mark Andrews literally as wide open as you can be for the touchdown.
And the outside two guys. Chandler Jones and Terrell Suggs can take over this game with Baltimore left.
Makes the swing out and goes deep. Goes the tight end Mark Andrews for a 27-yard touchdown reception.
So here's the second play we're going to look at, and this is a big run by Lamar Jackson, but it's set up because I think one or two plays before this was a run out of this same exact formation, almost the same exact play to the right for Mark Ingram, and he got about a 15-yard gain. Now, the way this play works is they're going to run the fullback into motion, and he's going to come over here, and this immediately says run to the right. You've got a tight end here, a fullback here, a tight end at fullback, and then running back, and then Lamar Jackson, and everyone is biting. This is a run to the right. You can see all the all the Cardinals linebackers immediately bite to the right side of the field. They're all swarming there. Lamar Jackson's going to fake the handoff. This is a great design play. And he's going to run out wide to the other side of the field. And he's got so much room. Like, if you look right here, there's not a Cardinals defender in sight. And if this was in college, or if the defenders were a little bit slower, Lamar would have been gone. But this is the NFL, and there's a lot of fast guys out here. And Lamar's still able to pick up, I think, 14 yards here. But it's absolutely ridiculous how well designed of a play this was, coming off of basically the same exact play where Ingram ran it to the right. And they knew that they were going to run this right after that play was successful. It's just game planning down to a science right here. Let's watch it in broadcast.
He runs like a rookie. He's got incredible legs and get-go right now at this stage in his career at 29. Off the fake, Jackson's going to keep. Getting down near the 20 before he steps out, escorted by DJ Swearinger.
So this play right here we're going to look at is pretty incredible because it's how you can tell the Baltimore Ravens practice against a running quarterback. Kyler Murray had a decent game, but he wasn't able to get across the field the way he wanted to. He wanted to run a lot more than he was able to against the Ravens. And this play right here is an incredible display of discipline from the Ravens defense. They're going to run a motion receiver. I'm pretty sure this is Christian Kirk coming across the field, which normally would drag some of these linebackers over to the bottom side of the screen. And they would kind of bite that this is going to be a jet sweep or at least a screen over here on this side of the field to the receiver or something. But if you watch these Ravens defenders, all of them know exactly what's coming. It's a fake jet sweep, and Kyler Murray's going to keep it and run it himself. And all these linebackers right here and the defensive line, even the safety and corner, they all immediately start running straight to the other side of the field. No one bites it at all. They read Kyler and not the ball itself, and they just push him right out of bounds for, I think, a loss of 3 or 4 yards. It's just a really great display of discipline, and the fact that, the Ravens practice against Lamar Jackson in these type of runs all the time, and they know what's coming. It's just a really, really, really impressive play right here by the Ravens defense, and being able to stay where they need to be at all times and just watching Kyler instead of watching the motions or watching the ball.
Quick speed to the right here from Murray, but nowhere to go. Baltimore wasn't fooled.
All right, so this is the next play we're going to look at, and it is the Hayden Hurst touchdown pass from Lamar Jackson. Now, I'm not 100% sure that this is how the play was designed, how I'm about to describe it, but I've seen this play designed the way I think it was multiple times, and I really hope that this is how the Ravens designed the play, because it's a hilarious play design, and I've seen it so many times across the NFL, and I love it every time it happens. So it's a play action run to the left side of the field, and Hayden Hurst right here is going to block and fall to the ground. That's the way the play is designed. The play is designed for the tight end to make a block and fall on the ground and pretend like he's down for a split second. The defense forgets about him. He pops right back up, and then boom, wide open touchdown. It's actually pretty funny though, because Mark Andrews is also absolutely wide open. Everyone here is for some reason going to the other tight end on the other side of the field. The Ravens run so many tight ends, and they're both wide open right in front of each other. But the way that Hurst falls down gets the defense to completely forget that he exists, and then he backs up, easy touchdown. No one near him, and that's cake. Easy cake right there.
Edwards, no, it's going to be a keeper for Jackson, and an easy pitch and catch to Hayden Hurst. So the tight end Andrews had the first touchdown grab of the day, and now the other tight end Hayden Hurst gets in here.
So this is the last play we're going to look at, and it's the most important play from the game. It's the game-winning pass from Lamar Jackson to Hollywood Brown. I apologize for this because the screen is so far out, the camera on this play, that you can barely see anything, and the quality's not great on the NFL website, so you have to bear with me. But this shows another step that Lamar Jackson has taken this year. He's not looking anywhere except for Hollywood Brown on this play. He wants it all, and he knows he's going to get it. He has so much confidence in his arm this year, and we've seen it because he's throwing deep all the time now. Maybe last year he would have checked it down right here to the fullback, but instead he's just slinging it on an absolute dime to Hollywood Brown about 50 yards down the field. It's a perfect throw, and you could not have drawn this play up better. Hollywood's just he's gonna be in the slot, and he's gonna run just a simple wheel route down the sideline, and it's gonna drop right in his breadbasket. It's such a great throw, and people talking about Lamar Jackson's accuracy need to watch this play, because it's absolutely ridiculous how accurate of a throw this was in this situation.
Empty backfield for Lamar Jackson. They need 11 yards. He's going for much more than that.